quite a bit, but the motion is so slow it's hard to pick up. Now watch, as this moves along, you'll see the moon move to the upper left corner of the sun, and that was a look at the eclipse, kind of a time lapse there for you. Total eclipse was about 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Now, that was the view where it was clear. How about where it was cloudy? This is the way it looked in Wycliffe. Lots of clouds. You could still see the sun filtering through there, and that's kind of a pretty shot with the clouds in front of that annular eclipse. Another way to view the eclipse, take a look at this. And this is what we were talking about, the sun coming through the leaves of trees. This is a shadow of a tree hitting a deck and a white piece of paper, and you can see the little semicircles there. The tree's leaves acts like pinholes and projects the eclipse image onto the ground. It's the same thing you do with your fingers. You project that image onto a sidewalk like that, and you'd see something like that. Look at all those little circles coming through a tree. Kind of a neat way to view the eclipse. The amount of light we saw, that was the big thing that people noticed today. It kind of had an eerie look during the maximum of the eclipse. In fact, the amount of light went from a low during the eclipse maximum all the way up to 9 times. The light increased 9 times once the moon passed away from in front of the sun. It didn't seem like it was that much darker because your eyes adjust very quickly, and they adjust quite a bit to the difference in light. You'll see who had the clouds and who had the sunshine today. To view the eclipse, watch east side, lots of cloudiness. We had the sunshine farther to the west. High pressure, not a bad day to view it. Coming our way is another system for tomorrow. It'll do a couple of things as it comes through. It'll warm us up quite a bit, in fact, into the mid or upper 70s, but there will be some showers and thunderstorms to go along with that later tomorrow. There's a few showers we had across eastern Ohio. Dry right now, but more is coming in from the northwest, and that'll be tomorrow. In the meantime, temperatures this evening, we're cooling down a little bit, temperatures in the 40s and 50s, and then we will warm up quickly tomorrow with strong southwesterly winds. 48 in Cleveland, Akron, Canton at 52 degrees, 54 in Columbus. Here's our forecast for tonight. Fair skies, overnight low of 40 degrees, warming up a whole bunch tomorrow. High temperature tomorrow, 76 degrees. We will see some showers and thunderstorms form later in the day along the cold front. Should be dry early. Thursday, partly cloudy, 62 degrees. And then Friday, sunshine. Looks like a good one. 68, warming up on Saturday, an increase in the cloudiness, 70, and then chance of showers and thunderstorms Sunday, 65.
So let me get this straight. You're telling me that those 4 men who showed me how to view the eclipse didn't know what they were talking about?
Well, I didn't hear the explanation. Perhaps it was the interpretation that was in error. But yeah, you don't want to look at the sun. You want to project that onto another surface.
All right.
They weren't scientists who were out there, were they?
No.
Created a rare and unusual sight. At its peak, the moon blocked almost all of the sun, creating a ring of fire. Now, the next annular eclipse like this one won't happen until the year 2093, so it's a good thing we saw that one.
I saw it, and I did absolutely the last thing I said last night we should do. I turned up and looked at it, and I went, well, this
The thing
isn't
you're
gonna
not
last
supposed to do.
I know.
A little glimpse wasn't going to hurt you. I had access to some of those Mylar glasses, you know, and looked at it through the Mylar glasses.
Did it help?
Oh, it was wonderful. You know, it was really neat to see it happen.
Wasn't it an eerie color, though, all over the whole
all
part
over
of
the place, yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of a weird day.
Little green, little pink, little purple.
That's right. It looked like a sunset, but when you looked up, the sky was blue and the sun was still there.
Looked like the end of the world. I mean, you know, it might be that way when it comes. Who knows?
How
Let's
it
hope we
might
don't
be
find
in your
out.
imagination. And the temperature dropped 7 degrees.
See, I told you.
You know, because we were, you know, we had blocked out about 75% of the energy of the sun coming down.
That's right.
For those few minutes. So it was really an interesting day, that's for sure. And by the way, we will be around to see the next one because it's only 40 years from now.
How many of us will be around?
We'll be around.
Okay, that's optimistic. I like that.
We may be doddering a little, but we'll be around. All right.